If you think about people's names, Smith is the most common English surname, and Smith is a trade name. And then we've got Coopers and Carpenters, and we're a nation of craftspeople, really.
There's a tremendous level of interest in people who want to learn a skill.
We've apologised for the word craft for so long, and we need to make it a good thing. Sense, one of the most important things that we've been striving for is for the sector to understand itself as a sector.
The Craft Blueprint provides a sort of a snapshot of where we are now and where we want to be.
I think what's most significant over the last sort of 10 years or so is the way in which it's grown so significantly. As a sector, it's doubled in size in terms of its value and the number of people who are involved in it. And I think also it's become increasingly professional in terms of people wanting to work in the sector.
I think the quality of crafts is just getting better and higher, and technically, and the inspiration seems to be limitless.
There's a tremendous level of interest in people who want to learn a skill, and the tragedy is, of course, is that adult education has virtually collapsed.
And of course, because of the loss of the colleges during the courses, there are less and less people coming up. So I can see that in a few years' time, Scottish ceramics are going to be like hen's teeth.
One of the things that's happened is that there's been a loss of a lot of the craft making skills, because they're not being taught so much in art colleges these days. The colleges are tending to concentrate on the design and conceptual side.
It's pushed aside those basic hand skills, and actually to design something you have to know the restraints of the material that you're doing.
Those that I met in the traditional and heritage crafts were very keen to find a way to pass on their skills, particularly to young people.
Apprenticeships have rather fallen away over a couple of generations, I'd say, but are now being reintroduced, and the value of an apprenticeship training actually at the bench next to a master craftsman is something that's being really supported.
We need to, I think, in the UK make sure that the people who are coming out from art colleges and universities have the funding to be able to actually carry on with their chosen career, because we have a huge wealth of talent in the UK.
Because most of the sector within the creative and cultural industries is made up of freelancers or very small businesses, micro businesses, it can be very difficult for people to access the training or even resource the training that they need in order to develop their business.
We have challenges of living in rural locations, we have challenges of competing in a global marketplace, so it's really important that practitioners are supported and given the breadth of skills they need in order to compete.
There's fantastic support systems run by the Crafts Council, which people who are on these amazing Next Move schemes, development award, just absolutely sing praises of, because they help people to take that next step.
It surely is now the time for the public sector to recognise and possibly even to match fund what happens in the private sector.
We've apologised for the word craft for so long, and we need to redeem that. We need to make it a good thing.
My feeling is that craft is a very strongly placed to grow in the future. Actually, I feel terribly excited about it.